Okay. Got what I needed right away. No problem. um, so now I just have to finish my little old project. Oh, that's what I forgot. Well, I might have some plumber's tape at the house. So maybe it wasn't meant for me to buy the plumber's tape. So let me hold off on that. Because I knew there was 2 things that I was going to buy. And I thought I got the 2 things. Which is like the baseboard for my project. For my floor project. And some more adhesive. Then I seen they had some vinyl in there, and I'm like, what? Some vinyl? So I'm gonna have to find out how much I could buy to do the kitchen, because those are the 2 places that I want to have the vinyl, is in the kitchen, well, even the second bathroom too. I don't know. I'm spending money like I got money coming in. And it just feels like I got money going out. Yeah, so got that done. Now I can go home. It got up to 95 degrees. So I didn't get much sleep. I never get much sleep, especially when I know I got something I have to do. So I've been awake since early this morning. And normally when I stay up like this, I usually sleep in the afternoon when it's the hottest. You know, like siesta. I had a morning shake. I had a couple of eggs. I had a couple of these kind caramel almond and sea salt with almonds. They are 170 calories and it's like 6 grams of protein. But you know, it's a natural food bar, so I think I'll probably make up some of the protein with at least have, 80 to 100 grams of protein. I have been watching some videos, and I've seen that not only did Chris Kirk get assassinated, in public, but also they were protesting in Paris, France. So, yeah, tensions have been high. Tensions have been very high. Hasn't been high for me. So one of the things that I was thinking about was I'm thinking I'm suffering from allergies, right? But I could very well be suffering from COVID. I looked up some untreated COVID scenarios, and yeah, it could have been COVID, because they were saying that if COVID goes untreated, it can last weeks, months, and years. I'm like, could it be COVID? I mean, I never tested to see if I'm suffering from COVID. But that was one of the reasons why, I did not want to get out and about, because, I knew I was probably highly susceptible, because, I've had cancer, okay? And I had a thyroid issue, right? And anything affecting your your metabolism, also affects your immune system. Period. So, that was one of the things that I was thinking about, because COVID is an airborne virus. And who knows how it got into the air. I don't know if it can, because I haven't been the same since, February. So that would be February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That would be 6 months, right? So here I'm thinking I had the flu, and I had got some antibiotics, but the amoxicillin only helped a little bit. It didn't really help that much, but it helped a little bit. And then, it was like the symptoms came back after the medication was gone. Because, you take it for 10 days or 7 days or something like that. So I could very well be, a COVID victim and don't even know it. Thinking that, I'm just suffering allergies, because they had said, when you get older, your immunity also can be declining. That you can suffer allergies. That's what I assumed it was, because as soon as I started taking the allergy medication, I got some relief to be able to breathe for a few hours. Whew. But when I was reading some of the long-term effects of COVID, it kind of sounded like, some of the problems that I was having. And I still can't smell anything. Right? And I don't really have, a sense of taste the same way I used to. So it could be. So they suggested that if you think you have COVID and you can't get it treated, that, it was good to take some aspirin and some vitamin C. Achy thigh. And it says it will give you some muscle pains. I'm like, but why is it just my thigh? Why? Just the thigh area.